friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hey, I'm Savannah. I'm in my early 30s. I live in Montana with my family and I have two kids, two boys. I've got a 3-year-old and a nearly 6-month-old baby. I'm a stay-at-home mom right now. I used to do marketing for many years. Now I'm on my mom break, taking my mom time. I'm in the thick of it, as they say. In the last month, it's been feeling like I'm in the thickest part that could be. Been having a hard time, haven't been sleeping. I used to be the biggest morning person. I'd wake up, be creative, just like getting things done. These days, I'm not a morning person. I'm sleeping in and then I'm staying up late, super late. I think I've turned into a night owl because I'm like looking at the clock and it's midnight. It's 1 a.m. Then all of a sudden it's 2 a.m. and my kids are gonna be up really, really soon. If you're a mom, maybe you can relate. I feel like when my kids go to bed, it's quite literally the only me time that I truly have because the alone time I have these days is with my baby, which isn't really alone time. And so I'm up editing videos, just like doing my thing and then just not sleeping. I think I'm getting a few hours of sleep a night. It sounds dramatic, but my baby's going through a little bit of a sleep regression and we need to get to the bottom of this thing. So we're gonna do a reset today, a little healthy reset. I'm not typically a routines person, but I need to get on a routine if I want to start feeling better, start having more energy and just feeling happier and more optimistic. Because these days have been a little down in the dumps, a little irritable mama, and I want to be, positive mom. So we're gonna create a plan together right now. We're gonna list out what I want more of in my life, what I want less of in my life. I'm gonna share all my bad habits. I'm gonna keep this whole thing super high level and actually doable. Otherwise I will quite literally not change a single thing in my life. So number one, what I want more of is sleep, movement, water. I basically don't drink water. Greens, like a single leaf of spinach would be great. Having some creative mornings to myself, quality time with my loved ones, and getting outside. And then what I want less of, phone in bed, screen time in general, caffeine, that caffeine loop, man, you're not sleeping, drinking more caffeine, then you get stressed and anxious because all the caffeine running through your veins. Yeah, not good. Late night hanging out, late night editing on YouTube, just like being up at night. Sugar. I've been eating so much sugar recently. I'm just super addicted to sugar right now. I've been eating a lot of candy, which is kind of embarrassing, but I've been eating a lot of, sorry, my 6-month-old is like wrestling with a teething toy. And then very last, before we actually get started with this day today, trying to check off these things on my list, we're gonna talk about like the timing, the routine of it all. So this is my very, very loose plan, which I hope to stick to. First, wake up at 5:30. Sounds real early, but if I go to bed super early, I should be able to do it. Wake up at 5:30, I'm a little scared. Then have my me time, my flow time, checking that off and like YouTube editing from 5:30 to like 7-ish whenever my kids wake up. My fear is that this is only like an hour or so, depending on, when they wake up. And then at night, I usually edit for like 3 to 4 hours. But the thing is, at night, I'm not productive. In the mornings, I am. So hopefully cutting down the time and having more of a clear head will help me, fit everything into that time zone. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep you posted. And then throughout the day, I just want to, again, move my body, go on a walk, drink some water, eat something green, and have quality time with my husband and my kids. And then in the evenings, I want to start dinner earlier. So have dinner around like 5:36, which is early for us, so that we can start putting my phone away at 7. So my plan is to put my phone away at 7, which is so dang early. I don't want to do it already right now in my head. I'm like, feel like my mom's making me do it. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put my phone away at 7, set my alarm for that 5:30, and then do bedtime with my boys and with my husband. My plan is just, have that phone away because sometimes I'm listening to podcasts, doing stuff around the house. I'm just like, tuned into other things or other YouTube channels. It's just like been such a escapism for me while I'm so tired and grouchy to have that, but I'm gonna try to like really be there, quality face-to-face time. And then I'm planning to be in bed by 8 p.m. 8 p.m. you guys, phone away again. And then I'm planning to do a little bit of light reading because reading just puts me to sleep. I bought a Kindle last year and I just haven't been using it. Any free time I'd have to read, I'd rather be editing for YouTube. I already feel like I'm so slow with my videos and getting them up because I hardly have time that I don't know, I'm not reading, but I know reading is so good for the mind and such a good thing before bed. So we're gonna like dig out my Kindle today and charge that. And then after that, hopefully I'm falling asleep and then waking up at 5:30. So that's the plan, that's the schedule. Last night I slept really poorly. I woke up with a sore throat. So that was like the catalyst for getting started with this today. But we're gonna start kind of like midday on the schedule. We're gonna do drinking water, moving my body, eating some greens. That's like all I need to do today. And just checking those things I know will make me feel better. I often just skip all of those things. If you don't plan to do them, you just never get to them. At least I don't. And like, a little time outside, and then we'll try the bedtime routine, try waking up early. and we'll be documenting everything, and I'll keep you posted on how I'm feeling, and hopefully I'll start feeling better soon. TBD. I'm gonna use some of this salt hydration powder. Let me know if you guys know any cheaper options than this brand for like a hydration powder that's not packed full of sugar, because honestly I cannot afford to keep buying this, but I want to be hydrated. I don't know, but today we're drinking some watermelon lime. Also, I feel like when I fill it with water, all the powder like swirls up, and I feel like I'm just seeing dollar signs floating out the top of my water bottle. And then for the water itself, my husband installed a filter on the bottom of this sink. I don't know exactly how he did it. He's more of like the healthy water guy. But yeah, that's the water situation here. No, I'm kidding. It's actually like a really good flavor. But yeah, drinking water is not my favorite thing, but I need to drink it. I feel like I've had an eye twitch. You guys, there's so much going on with my body. I've had an eye twitch that's been coming and going for the last 2 weeks, and I think it's from like just stress and not sleeping enough. So my husband said you get eye twitches when you're dehydrated. I don't know if that's true. Not true according to my Google, but I think I do need to drink more water, just like all around, help fix the twitch. So this will be my one water bottle for the day, and then I'll drink like a sparkling water. With dinner, that's all the liquids I have. I mean, I have coffee in the morning, most mornings, iced coffee. I drink this Califia Farms iced coffee. Let me show you it. This is the cold brew I've been buying, Califia Farms, the blonde one. It's so good. It's always sold out at my store. I was going out for coffee a lot. I feel like I fully understand that like mom stereotype of being in yoga pants, pushing a stroller, getting an iced coffee. To the outside world, if you haven't been a mom yet, you're like, oh, must be nice just getting a coffee a Tuesday at 11 a.m. That is all we have. That is our only adult moment of the day to feel like human or relate to any other adults, at least for me. And so, yeah, going to coffee is fun. It is like fulfilling, but it is expensive as well. So buying this is my in-between. I can get it on sale for like $4.50. It lasts me like for 4 days or so. So that's my coffee. This smoothie is so good. It's a spin-off of my favorite smoothie, or the most popular smoothie at this smoothie shop I used to work at, called the Iron Giant. And it's just like spinach, almond butter, cinnamon, a sweetener. We use dates. You can use honey maple syrup, banana, and like water or milk. That's it. But I also add blueberries. But yeah, that's what it is. A little bit of protein, some iron from the spinach. It's really good, creamy, just like a solid smoothie.
Martha came from off the farm, ran right up, jumped in my arms. I said, you're coming home with me today.
This made her mother appear to have 400.
Martha, you're the sweetest girl an angel sent down to this world.
We walked all the way down to town. My son scootered, which was nice because I had to like walk at a fast pace with the baby. But I just hit the biggest wall ever. I'm so tired, and usually I'd have a lot of anxiety like starting now, like, oh my gosh, I still have to edit tonight. I'm still gonna be awake for like so much longer because it's like maybe 4 p.m. right now, 3 p.m., 4 p.m. I didn't even know what day it was when we were just at the library. Like literally, there's this event coming up in a few days. I'm like, is it past that date? I have no idea. I'm just in my own little black hole. Anyway, majorly hitting a wall, but the idea of just going to bed early tonight and giving myself permission to do that sounds really, really nice. So anyway, just wanted to check in. We'll see you soon at dinner time. And we made it back from our walk. I'm gonna throw on a show for my son while I take a hot shower, feed my little one, and then start making dinner. I'm gonna whip up some guacamole for chips and guac to get us started. And then I have some leftover chicken from a roast chicken from last night that I'm gonna shred up and just like cook with some taco seasoning for some chicken tacos, easy peasy. I will say I used to feel really guilty about doing any screen time for my 3-year-old, but I've gotten to the point that I just am a better mother for it. Like I need a break. He does not nap anymore. I have this little baby. I need to survive somehow while my husband's working or out of town. So I throw on the best shows I can find. Right now I've been going to Amazon Prime and just searching PBS and finding PBS shows there, like old ones like Clifford and Arthur. We also love this stop motion one called Tumbleleaf. Yeah, recommend any other like kind of slow moving, more educational shows for like toddlers, 3-year-olds. If you guys have any favorites down in the comments, because I'm always looking for more. And this meal for us is one that we do like once a week. I feel like everyone does tacos once a week. It's just so simple and delicious. Usually we do ground beef, but again, using this leftover chicken, beam bam boom. So I put my phone away a little bit early at like 6:45, just at bedtime with my son. My 3-year-old's asleep, like the earliest he's ever been asleep. It's 7:08, which is magical, and my baby's asleep. The kitchen is really, really messy. It was kind of like crazy and a lot of drama going on as we were going down to bed, but it's calm now. I'm gonna clean up this whole kitchen, and then like, I couldn't get the Kindle to charge. I think the cord I was using is wrong, so I'll have to figure that out tomorrow, but I'm just gonna read like a regular book. One of my interior design ones that I haven't ever really started. So clean the kitchen, read, go to bed. I can easily fall asleep the next hour and a half, which is like by 9. Woo, I'll see you in the morning.
Another rainy afternoon, I don't know what I'm to do. I just miss you more than anything. It's way too quiet.
Good morning. We did it. I'm sitting like right in front of the fire for a little light. LOL. Like cinching my eyebrows off. I will say it wasn't a great night of rest because my baby is sick. We kind of all have a little cold and it just got a lot worse last night. So I was up probably like 8 or 10 times with the baby. We were both awake from like 3 to 4, but we took a little Tylenol and just slept for an hour and a half. Woke up, fed him, he's back asleep. I got some time to myself. I feel like it's interesting waking up early, like it's dark, I'm alone. It's the same thing I do as when I'm a night owl. The difference is it doesn't feel like shameful or guilty in a weird way, like being up super late. Like it feels kind of scary at night. You know, like being up late, like nothing good happens. I'm thinking of that Ed Sheeran song. What the hell is it? Wait, literally the one where he flies around as a weird clown bat around a carnival. I'm obsessed. It's like yeah. Okay, I'm gonna work on my computer. I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna enjoy my morning.
I ain't afraid of the dark. Once you let the light in, you won't see the beautiful stars shining down from afar. No, I ain't afraid of the dark. I don't mind the rain.
Hello, greetings from a pretty rainy and gray day, but we're making the most of it. It is so beautiful here right now. And so getting my fresh air, my outside time, outside with my son right now, my quality time with him. My phone is inside somewhere, so it's nice to have that not on me. That definitely helps with the screen time. I had my green smoothie, I had my water. What else even? Oh, quality time. I had lunch, or breakfast rather, with my husband. We had a little breakfast date this morning with the baby while my son was at preschool. I'm feeling pretty good. I am like tired and still a little sick, but whatever. I think tonight is gonna be a good night, a good night's rest. So I need to start thinking about dinner. Howdy from the bathroom. Doing a quick check-in before bed. It's 8:15. I'm about to go read, go to sleep. Hopefully I'll be asleep by 9. I think I can do it. I'm proud of myself because this evening got a little disrupted. My husband went to Costco with our toddler, so dinner was pushed and then bedtime, but we made it all happen. I will say the kitchen and living room, I didn't pick up as much as I like to before bed. I like to make it like perfect. But I'm just gonna like let that go and prioritize the sleep. So I'm gonna hop in bed. And one thing I did want to note is that I was so excited to put my phone away. I thought I was gonna be dreading it and like wanting to still do like one more thing on it. Anyway, I was so excited to turn my phone in, like turn it in, like it's a duty. It really felt like when you just shut your laptop at the end of workday, like I'm offline, I'll deal with this tomorrow. That's how I'm feeling. So I hear my baby, I'm gonna go help him get to sleep. Good morning. It is mid-morning right now. This morning has been like less peaceful, graceful than yesterday morning. A big part I realized was because I didn't do that full-blown tidy at night that I normally do because I was prioritizing sleep. I need to do the tidy. Waking up to dishes in the sink and just things strewn about. It's not a lot, but it's enough to like cause me a lot of anxiousness, and also just knowing my 3-year-old was going to be waking up soon and grabbing at the things. And so it's just nice when it's all off the counter, completely clean, completely clear, so I can enjoy myself. And then one other thing I want to add to the morning routine is a quick meditation. I realized that going from like sleeping and being so peaceful straight to my laptop to edit was a bit jarring for my mind and eyes. And so I want to add in, just a quick little like 5-minute meditation, kind of waking up, getting cozy, feeling good in my body and my mind, and then kind of going into the editing zone. So that's my plan for making adjustments there. Let's get into the rest of the day. I still have most of the things to do on my checklist. So on the greens front, I'm getting a little smoothied out a few days in. I do have this like powder that I've had forever, detox greens that I've thrown in smoothies in the past. It's pretty savory. Celery, LOL, I feel like celery juice is like debunked and turned out to be a scam, ? Lemon juice, pineapple juice, wheatgrass, spinach, spirulina, dandelion. Okay, it says you can mix this with water and it's refreshing green juice. We'll see. I've only put it in smoothies. I think I'm just gonna drink this right now. Doesn't this look so good? Like green powder and water. Okay, let's see. It tastes like nothing. Like actually nothing. Yeah, I'm pretty, I wouldn't say picky, but I don't like drinking gross stuff. Will I ever do this again? Absolutely not. Even though it didn't taste bad, I just don't need to drink weird green powder, but I kind of just did it for the video for fun because I just saw it sitting up in my cabinet. I'm like, oh yeah, that stuff. Actually, we're gonna do another healthy little bonus. So I'm a huge coconut oil person. I have been forever. My track coach in high school like beat it into me, all the amazing things about it, including the like swish it in your mouth, spit it out, get all the impurities, bad things out of your teeth and mouth. So I'm big on dental care because I have a ton of cavities, a ton of like issues with my teeth, and I know there's a lot more research now how the teeth mouth is connected so much like your brain. It's scary. Anyway, I'm gonna switch this and spit it out. I can't remember what it's called. I'll put it on the screen, but there's a not technical, but there's a name for this. I just finished a brisk little yoga sesh outside. It's like 35, 40 degrees. It's pretty cold, but it felt really nice and like icy out there. It's kind of like a spooky fall night, like this purple sunset. It was very beautiful. But yeah, we're gonna have dinner now. Dustin cooked dinner tonight, which is so nice. He made lamb chops from Costco. Then after dinner, I'm turning my phone in. I can't wait to have like a peaceful evening again. I feel like I am like gaining back control of my life. Hello, doing a little pre-bed check-in. I'm feeling so calm and so tranquil. I just took a hot shower and I'm doing my ice roller on my face. This is one of like the things I love to do. And I don't think it does anything for me, but I love the feeling so much. I don't use it that much, maybe like once a week I remember to pull it out, but when I do, especially this on my eyeballs, my dad used to do this funny thing growing up. When we were kids, he would like have us sit on his lap and he'd put a cold beer on our eyeball, like the bottom of a beer can where it's like a rounded edge, and feel the coldness on our eyes to feel good. And I just like love that memory, and that takes me back to that memory. The evening was super mellow. Dustin did dinner and he cleaned the entire kitchen, which was amazing. I'm so grateful to have a partner that contributes a ton around the house because we like divide and conquer, and I cannot imagine not having him to take everything on. I'm on my second water bottle. I'm doing good with that. We did have like a crazy hectic day. We were going to like this court in Kalispell to get my son's passport to apply for it, my baby, because we want to go up to Canada like during the holidays for fun. We're really close to the Canadian border. And then we had like a play date from 5 to 6 p.m. for my 3-year-old, and I was kind of late, like bleeding into dinner time. I didn't know if we'd get it all done, but we worked as a team and we got it done. So it's spotless in here. It's perfect. It's like sparkling clean. It feels so good. And I'm really excited to go like wake up early tomorrow morning. I already have my setup set up. I've got my laptop here, my AirPods, a little sweater to throw on to keep warm. And it's just like pristine out here. This is like heaven for me. Just my living room at home, super clean. Okay, I got my Kindle, but I need my phone to get my library books or to check out books from the library. But I found some like Prime reading, like I think it's like Amazon Prime Video where there's some free videos in there, but it's literally all weird, sexy romances. Would You Be Mine? Wood, W-O-O-D, no joke. Filthy little midlife fling, a neighbors to lovers romance, irresistibly broken, a grumpy boss, enemies to lovers. Like, okay, I'm gonna try to find a book that's not that. Morning for a third and final morning together. This morning has been a slice of heaven. It's been so nice. I feel like the last 2 mornings it was enjoyable to be up, but I more felt like an outsider in this other universe. And now I feel like I'm part of the environment. I'm comfortable here. Like I just felt so comfortable sliding into things and like having, I guess, confidence that my kids weren't gonna wake up right away and start screaming that like the house around me is clean, it's a safe place. So I did like this 5-minute meditation with affirmations, and then I still wanted to do more, so I did a 5-minute stretching video. It's 6:12 right now. I made myself a cup of tea, which I never do. This is like the first cup of tea I've had in months. It's like a ginger and turmeric. I'm gonna edit until my boys wake up. And to get my spinach today, we're doing an easy recipe of shakshuka, which is like that Middle Eastern poached eggs and simmering tomato sauce. It doesn't usually have spinach in it, but I feel like I can just throw whatever veggies in it. So we're gonna make that now. It's like savory and super good on toast. Let's debrief 1 week later. Am I still doing this post vlogging? Did it work? Am I magically a morning person now? Is it even possible with kids? How are my stress and anxiety levels? Let me fill you in. First question, simply, did this work? My short answer is yes. I have not gone to bed after 10 p.m. since I started this journey. I've actually been in bed by like 8:30 every single night, except like a Saturday night. My husband and I were up just like chatting and catching up. But I've been in bed early, man. It has worked for me. Next question, am I magically a morning person now? My answer for this is I'm getting there. It's funny because I think I'm naturally a morning person, but because I've been a night owl since my son was born like 3 years now, I've just been more comfortable at night. I know what to expect of the house, the quietness, the stillness, knowing that people aren't going to wake up. It's just very predictable for me. In these early mornings, it's a brand new thing for me, trying it out again, and it just feels like uncharted territory. So like waking up to my alarm, do I need that meditation? Do I want that meditation? But I will say I've been feeling peace with whatever comes up in the morning. So my son waking up, instead of feeling frustrated, actually both times it was just like, okay, now we have this cute little morning time together. And I think because it's the morning, I still have the day ahead to do things. I don't feel like that anxious feeling like he's like encroaching on this time that I need. The next self-posed question I wanted to answer is this even possible with kids? And I think yes. I think yes, it is. Although you have to be extremely disciplined. And I think how I viewed discipline in my like younger life was just being super strict with myself and hard on myself. But for me, discipline now is like being really kind and gentle with myself. And personally, my self-discipline for this whole like experiment or routine I've been trying has come from a place of just really wanting it. And I'm almost certain it's because I was at like lowest of lows, just feeling so bad, so tired, just down and out with my mental health and everything, and just everything felt out of control and I had nowhere to go. So for me, yes, it's possible with kids, but you have to really want it and need it. Next question is, have my stress and anxiety levels decreased? Short answer is yes, but I will say they have not magically vanished. I'm not totally cured. I've had this clenched jaw from like just stress during sleep, and I've had this ongoing eye twitch I might have mentioned in the video. I feel like they have subsided a little bit, but they're still there. I'm still carrying a lot of stress in my body. And I think the thing that's been helping me the most is like the yoga and the meditation and just slowing down. Also having like my AirPods out and my phone away, I'm able to kind of more get in the flow with household tasks and things like that, where I'm just like more mind body connected in a really nice way. I will say that going to bed nighttime anxiety while you have a baby, you're a new mom, and just all the wake ups you know are coming, that anxiety going into evenings has majorly gone down. I would say if it was at an 8 before for me, it's now at like a 3 or a 2. I think it's because I had this general sense of control. I think I was getting into the mindset that like life was happening to me. Everything was being thrown at me and I was just like kind of spiraling with it. For instance, in the mornings, my 3-year-old has been waking me up. Just not a good way to start your day. I often had only gotten a few hours of sleep, a lot of disrupted sleep, and I was just like so irritable rolling out of bed. This week has been such a joy because I've been up before him every morning. Like I hear him tiptoeing up the stairs and he's saying good morning to me and I'm giving him a hug and I'm fully like alert and in a good mood. And it's just such a nice way to start my day. And I have been reading every night. I will say I've read every single night since I've started this, and it has been the nicest thing. And I've been telling everybody like, I don't have time to read. I don't have time to read. Like I don't even know how people read. And I've been reading simply because I've been putting my phone away. Like I don't have my phone. What else am I going to do in those in-between moments? And I don't think I realized all the time I was like logging and clocking same thing, on my phone, just scrolling random places and things. So the big question is, or the question I'd be wondering if I were you watching is like, has this person even continued this crazy routine post vlogging, post those first 3 days? Yes, I've been doing it. I will say I haven't done every single thing perfectly, like all the goals on that checklist, but I changed my mindset so much since I was younger. I had this really intense, like all or nothing mindset. In my 20s, I was just so like crazed about that. Like if I was eating, it had to be perfectly clean, or if I was working out, it had to be a hardcore workout. Like I would not accept anywhere in the middle, in the gray. And now I just like live in the gray. So for me, when it comes to exercising, you may have noticed I didn't make it my goal to work out every day. That is such an intense goal. My goal is to move my body for 10 minutes every day. Like whatever that means to me for that day. Like for instance, one morning this week, I did some stretching. It was a 5-minute stretching video. Technically, it didn't meet my 10-minute goal of moving my body for the day, but I did do something. So like something's better than nothing. Even like a meditation, if I don't have time for a meditation or I'm not getting to it, I can just do a deep breath. Like a deep breath is better than nothing. Like going on a short walk, if you don't have time or energy for a run, is better than nothing. Even like grabbing a glass of water. Like I was staring at my big water bottle one day. I'm like, I don't want to fill it. I feel like I'm just not gonna do that. I can have a glass of water. A glass of water is so much better than nothing. So kind of shifting away from that all or nothing mindset. But yeah, that's my debrief, you guys. Hopefully this was valuable or entertaining at least. It was really nice to film. I actually don't think this is something I would have stuck to or done without like the weird accountability of filming myself. It's like, well, I already started taking video clips, so it'd be a big waste if I didn't use them. And if I had to say there's one takeaway, at least for me, the one thing I would do on that list, drink water, move my body, quality time. No, it's putting the phone away. Like putting my phone in the other room. And I've heard of people recommending that for so long, but I was just like, yeah, who's gonna really do that? And I really did it, and I really, really loved it. Even like looking at it here, I'm just like, what are you even doing? What are you doing here? I'm just tired of my phone. Like I want to throw it out a window. Like I love it, but I also despise it. Love-hate relationship for sure. So I put it away at 7, my peaceful night begins, and it's just heaven. So I'll catch you guys in my next video. Thank you so, so much for watching this one. Love you so much. Bye.